Hello everyone, it is Ken Chrysler here, and welcome to another episode of Vita, episode 9. And we are kicking things off with our general manager, DJ Disney, who is not a happy camper, who was basically used by the Congregation Federation, and they have been nowhere in sight ever since, thank goodness. Thank goodness. And he's got the action figure of The Undertaker with him. As him and Mr. 2K are working together, they've kind of got a little bit of an alliance going on still. But who knows what's going to happen here tonight. And DJ's not happy because he wanted Pixar Party. And there is no Pixar Party for DJ. Hello, my name is DJ Disney. And I'm the general manager of Vita. If you didn't notice, there's no assistant manager with me tonight. Because the Congregation Federation has stabbed me in the back. And I should have listened to Ken Chrysler earlier. But that's okay. I lost at Survivor Series for one reason and one reason only. It wasn't because Luke Razorblade, Devin the Bandit, the PK Rebel, and Reko Sanchez have what it takes. I lost because I teamed up with a bunch of losers like the Congregation Federation. I trusted a loser like Ryan Jolie. And now I want answers. Because I don't have my Pixar Party. However, Mr. 2K has provided me with some new friends from his DLC pack. But I want answers. I want to know why Ryan Jolie is as hateful as he is and as bitter as he is. And I know his dumb son has the answers. So PK Rebel, you come out here right now, and I want to learn everything about your father, because your father and I have unfinished business. He promised me my Pixar Party, and I never got it. And I am going to make all the subs pay with my new team. PK, I want you out here right now. And there's being an investigation done trying to figure out why Ryan Jolie was here to begin with. And he could still be here. He didn't show up for Survivor Series like the coward that he is. But we got the PK Rebel here. The PK Rebel is here. And he's the only one that knows Ryan Jolie's secret. There was a couple weeks ago that, something was mentioned between PK Rebel and Ryan Jolie, and DJ wants to know what that is. He wants answers. And he's not happy, and he wants revenge, because he was basically used. But the PK Rebel is here, and we'll see what we get from him. DJ Disney, the general manager of Vita, also known as the biggest joke on this brand. There's a reason why you lost at Survivor Series. It's because of your crap team and your crap skills. You lost. You lost to Reko Sanchez, someone that you called cliche, who is your world champion. Now, I want to make this clear to you. My father and I, we don't get along. We butt heads all the time. I don't want to be part of his vision of what he has laid out for me. I have my own goals. I have my own dreams. I have my own woman that he doesn't approve of. But I know what he went through that night. I know what changed him. I know what created the heel that he is today. But I'm not telling you our family business. You understand, DJ? I'm not telling you nothing. Ryan Jolie is gone. You're not getting your Pixar Party. He can't provide them, no matter what he told you. He can't provide them. He's gone. And he's going to leave Vita alone as long as you stop digging. He is done. He's not coming back for any of the subs or anybody else. He is done. He has held his head down in shame after that loss at Survivor Series. And the last thing I need is you digging up his past and bringing him back right back to Vita. I am free now. So you better stop. Because if you don't, I'll meet you out in the parking lot after work. And we can settle this like men. You think you're a tough guy, don't you? Telling me that you're going to meet me out in the parking lot. I'm your boss. I can write you up. I can suspend you. I can dock your pay. How dare you talk to me like that? And now you've caught my attention. Because whatever made your father so bitter that he would be criticizing everyone on this channel, he doesn't want to be public. So now I'm going to start digging. And by the end of this episode, I'm going to get answers. And I'm going to figure out what made your father tick. So why don't you go back to the locker room and get ready for your match? Because you and your boy Lasagna, you're irrelevant. I'm the manager. But I'm going to figure out what has got your dad so riled up by the end of the night. And if he comes back, let him come back. I'll have my army waiting. So, wow. What a promo there. And we are kicking the night off. The first night off with the Women's Royal Rumble. It's a 10-man. We're going to have 2 Royal Rumbles tonight for all you Royal Rumble lovers. We're going to have a women's one, and we're going to have a men's one. The men's one is going to be the number 1 contender for the United States title. And Mitchell's got his hands full. He's got his hands full now because he holds both the U.S. title and the Intercontinental title. So he's probably going to have 2 matches at SummerSlam. But we also have the women's title. We have some new women that are going to be involved tonight. Also in this match. But we're kicking things off with Esther and Lashana. What are the odds? What are the odds? The only one that cannot be involved in this match. Now, I know what you all are saying. How come Esther is here? She just lost the belt. Well, we only had 9 women. Okay, so Esther's going to get a chance at a number 1 contender, but she's number 1. So we'll see. So Esther is number 1 against one of her biggest nemesis, the one that she took the belt from. But I know some of you all are wondering, well, you don't believe in rematch clauses, and we don't here, but we only had 9 women. So Esther's going to be number 1. If she wins at number 1, she deserves it. The odds are not in her favor. So just keep that in mind, and also her size, not the best match for her. But Abby Valentine did take her belt, and we got Mad Melissa here at number 3. Is Mad Melissa. And look at Melissa here with the power bomb. And Lashana going after Melissa. Oh, and Esther caught Melissa before Melissa could do anything. And number 4 is the Black Rose, who is the 24/7 champion. Will be in action later tonight. Very tough. Could easily compete in the male superstar matchup too. I mean, but she's not going to be part of the male superstar matchup. The male superstar matchup is going to, I believe, have 5 people from FLH, 5 people from Vita. Number 1 contender for the United States belt. So, and then next week we'll have a number 1 contender for the tag belts and the Intercontinental belt. So that way, there'll be a lot of opportunities for subs. And we have here Destiny. Destiny is here. So we got Melissa versus Destiny. And Melissa going after the Black Rose. And look here. Double team. And of course, Melissa and Black Rose, they have a history. And number 6 is Diane McGregor, the girlfriend of the PK Rebel, which we heard from earlier tonight, would not give up any info to DJ. Would not give him any information about his father out of respect, even though the two don't get along. He respects whatever his father's hiding, and hopefully DJ wants answers. And he says, I want answers by the end of the night. So we're going to see what happens. Somebody's going to reveal the truth about Ryan Jolie tonight. Why was he here to begin with? And number 7 is Alice. So she is new. She is new, part of Mitchell's crew. I believe it's Mitchell's sister. So Alice is here. And we could see them team up in the future. That is a possibility. Mitchell's going to have his hands full. He's going to be in our main event tonight also. So he's going to have his hands full, though, with the Intercontinental and United States titles. Our big main event tonight is going to be Reko Sanchez, Marcus, and Mitchell versus Paul Weiss, Kong Chang, and Revenge. And look at Renee Fetzi. She is here. She is back. Welcome back, Renee. Sorry that the Congregation Federation put you in the hospital. I apologize for that, Renee. And Mad Melissa going after Destiny here. And number 9 is Alma Adele. So she's going to be competing in this. Daniel the D's woman, ex of Mad Melissa. I mean, everyone's basically in a relationship in this show. Everyone is. I think Melissa and Mike are still a thing. Diane and PK. Alma and Daniel. Esther and Luke. So not a lot of single ladies here. And look at Black Rose going after Renee. And Alma Adele going after Alice here, and we got a double team on Black Rose. That might, well, I thought we had a double team. I couldn't see. I need glasses. DJ, you need to give me better health care so I can go to the eye doctor. I mean, DJ gives me raises. I know he doesn't like you all, but you all bad-mouthing. Yeah, I mean, what do you all expect? I warned DJ about Ryan Jolie. I warned him. And LaShawna's gone, and like I said, Esther's already been gone. So that just goes to show that it was good to put her at number 1. Abby Valentine's our new champion, and I'm telling you, she's incredible. And Renee Fetzi hanging in there. Look at Mad Melissa going after Alma Adele. They have a history for sure. And look at Melissa going after Alice here. I don't even think we got number 10 in yet. And we're about to get number 10. So number 10 got a good bit of a rest because there was 8 people in there for the longest time. And number 10 is Don Myers. Used to be known as Don the D, no longer. Now Myers. I'm sure Daniel the D broke her heart too. And look at Mad Melissa here. Yeah, where are her tattoos, Mr. 2K? What in the world? So DJ and Mr. 2K took care of, got rid of her, made her get rid of her tattoos, I guess. Shame on Mr. 2K for doing that. I'm sure DJ had him up to it, though. There goes Alice. Black Rose destroying everyone in her path. And we are down to 6 people in this Rumble. For our women's, this is a number 1 contendership for Abby Valentine's title. And there goes Alma Adele eliminates Black Rose. And now Melissa gets revenge on Alma Adele there. Yeah, where is her Macau tattoo? Where is her... Yeah, and I think she had an Alma tattoo also. So we are down to 4. We got number 10, Don Myers. We got Diane McGregor, Renee Fetzi, Mad Melissa. I would love to see Diane versus Abby Valentine. We'll talk about Psycho versus Psycho. That would be great. And look at Mad Melissa here. Punches Diane McGregor in the back of the head. And now going after Don the D. Not Don the D. Don Myers, my bad. Don't tell her that I said that. And Renee and Melissa double teaming Don. And look here, Don just getting right out of that. And look at this double team. Diane McGregor with some chops. And Mad Melissa dropping in on Renee. We are down to 4. Who is going to face Abby Valentine? I mean, some of these would be really good. There would be some really good matchups, some of these. And Diane McGregor eliminates Don Myers. Mad Melissa eliminated by Renee Fetzi. And we are down to 2. It's going to be one of these 2. And look at Renee here. Oh, misses. Oh, my goodness. That was a big miss. And Renee eliminates Diane McGregor. And Renee Fetzi will take on Abby Valentine. And now we are kicking off our male Rumble match. We will have 4 matches all together here. And oh, come on. DJ, can you deport this man? Can you please deport him and get him out of my life? I am so sick and tired of seeing this man, and he's number 1. You know why, right? DJ did that. That's why. He should be number 1 in this so he can lose. I am so sick and tired of this guy. And thank goodness he can't go up in the crowd anymore. DJ banned him from doing that. Get all the crowd hyped up. One guy almost had a heart attack. That's why we had to stop doing that. From throwing his hands up in there. It's like a cult. But anyway, we're kicking things off with Luke Lasagna at 1. Everybody else was random. Just so you know. Devin the Bandit is number 2 here. So we're going to have another 10-man rumble. And this will determine the number 1 contendership for the United States title. So I'm sure Mitchell is watching. He's probably going to have 2 matches at SummerSlam. I mean, we are booked for SummerSlam. We got title matches. I don't know if we're going to have a battle or not. We haven't heard from the Congregation Federation. But they're not happy. I know that. It's not the last we've seen of Ryan Jolie. It'll be a matter of time before he's back. But here we go. Oh, yeah, thanks for switching around last minute. Thanks. So we could see the ramp. It's the interns. It's the interns. It's always the interns. They're always up to something. And number 3 is Val Ryan, the Accelerator, in the Rumble. Oh, no. This is the last person you want in a Royal Rumble. And we are going to have 5 subs are going to be in this. 5 FLH originals will also be in this. So it's a even shot. And I think in the next, because we got a lot of people involved tonight in that main event. But we'll see what happens. We're still going to have an Intercontinental number 1 contender. We got the Old Twig at number 4. Old Twig representing at number 4 here. He really does not have a shot here. He needs to give up on his wrestling dreams. We don't even know how old he is. You know how they did those social security checks and people were on the list that were like 200 years old? You know how the president and all them did that? He was probably that guy. There was like one guy on the list that was 200 years old. It was probably Old Twig. He will not give us his information on his age. So we don't know how old the Old Twig is. And we got Iron Taylor at number 5. Iron Taylor going after Val Ryan. And number 6 is the PK Rebel, and DJ is not happy with him. And he's already stated that I want answers. Somebody is going to give me those answers or there's going to be consequences. And you don't want to mess with the GM. You don't. He has power, so he can suspend you. He can make your life hell. He can't fire you because the board's in charge of that. But PK Rebel, out of respect for his dad, as much as he doesn't agree with him, he did not bring up this sensitive topic. So this may be the reason why Ryan Jolie is the way that he is. And number 7 is JR. And the PK Rebel going after Old Twig here. And Old Twig has been eliminated. He never had a chance to begin with. So PK Rebel eliminates him. I wish someone would get rid of Luke Lasagna. And number 8 is Judd. Judd is here. Like I said, we're having 5 subs in here. And 5 subs and 5 OGs from FLH. Trying to provide an opportunity here tonight. We've seen people win at number 1. I mean, Luke Lasagna is still here. It is a possibility, but DJ made it as hard as he could for him. And number 9 is Brandon Styles. Brandon Styles is number 9 here. And who's going to be lucky number 10? It is Gorgie. Gorgie's coming in at 10. He is back also. Another victim of the Congregation Federation. And Iron Taylor going after Gorgie. We got a full ring, 8 people. Only 2 people have been eliminated. Only 2 people. Old Twig, of course. I think Devin was the other one. And look at the PK Rebels slamming Iron Taylor. And Lasagna and PK. They've kind of developed a sorry tag team. That's what they've developed. A pretty sorry tag team. That's what I call it. I'm pro DJ. DJ's always been good to me. I didn't like when he teamed up with the Congregation Federation, but I will let bygones be bygones, and now he's seen the truth. And now eventually we will expose the truth of what they are hiding. Because they weren't just here to, stop the PK Rebel. They're here for another reason. There's got to be a reason why they're here. And Val Ryan eliminates Iron Taylor. Oh my goodness. And Luke Lasagna. He is a force to reckon with, Val Ryan, the Accelerator is. Oh my goodness. 2 eliminations. He might win this thing. He has a good shot. And JR has been eliminated by Styles. So we are down to 5 people. Got Gorgie, Val Ryan, Styles, PK, and Judd. Val Ryan's definitely the one to beat. And look at Judd here. Judd kicks him in the head. He eliminates Val Ryan. And Styles has been eliminated by the PK Rebels. So we are down to 3. Judd is the only sub left. And Judd eliminates the PK Rebels. So Judd is on a roll. So we are down to 2. Who is it going to be for the United States Championship? Will it be Judd or Gorgie? It's down to Judd and Gorgie. Who is going to take it? And Gorgie going after Judd here. One of these two will face off with Mitchell. Oh, man. And Gorgie slid right into Judd's head. And Gorgie dragging Judd to the ropes. And he eliminates Judd. It will be Gorgie versus Mitchell for the United States Championship at SummerSlam. It's been official. So this will be interesting, and both victims of the Congregation Federation won tonight. So I don't know what the deal is there, but that was kind of odd. They got attacked on the same night too. What a coincidence. But anyway, Gorgie wins. And now it is time for our 24/7 title match. Wilku's going to get a shot. He's been wanting a shot for a while, and he's got a great opponent. A very good opponent. She was in action earlier tonight, and Wilku's going to get another opportunity at a belt. It is the Black Roses here. So this should be interesting. And of course, we still have our main event and our main event promo tonight also. So make sure you stay and see what happens. We got a lot to cover, and hopefully we find out more about Ryan Jolie. But first, we got this 24/7 title match to deal with. The 24/7 title is on the line. That is right. It is. Got a great matchup here. And Wilku's getting that opportunity. One person was going to, not be in the Rumble tonight, and one was going to be in this match. So that's what happened. Now, I will say this. All the subs that lost tonight, there's going to be another opportunity. There's going to be a number one contendership for an Intercontinental title still. There's going to be a number one contendership for a tag title still. There's going to be 24/7 championship opportunities also. It's not done. It's not done yet. So just because you lose tonight doesn't mean anything. And of course, Wilku's going to get a shot here. Wish they quit showing Roman Reigns. He's not on this roster. And here we go. Black Rose and Wilku. It's going to be a big battle here. And look at Wilku with the counter. And going after Black Rose, he is. And Black Rose going to the top. Already starting off really well. And she's tough. She's as tough as any of these male superstars are. Do not underestimate her. Like I said, when it comes to the women's superstars, there's like a certain class that can definitely compete with the men. Black Rose, Melissa, Lashana, Esther, and I'd probably throw Abby Valentine in there now. They can compete with the men easily. But people like Renee and Alma Adele, they're more on the side of, the diva side. There's the female superstar, and then there's the diva. Now, like Tiffany Tyson would be the leader of the divas, kind of. I'm not trying to undermine anyone here, but there's an obvious different class, two different classes on the women's division on this brand. So, like, Black Rose can go toe-to-toe with the guys easy. And Wilku is doing a pretty good job here, but he's got to stay on her. And look here. He really wants a title. And he's got a good opportunity here tonight. Of course, the 24/7 title is going to be up for grabs almost every week. Sometimes we don't do them on the pay-per-view if we don't have enough time like we did. There wasn't enough time. But, of course, Black Rose defeated Mr. 2K. It was an awesome win. And Wilku was a part of that. He was. But now he has to go back to normal business. Mr. 2K and his goons were defeated, but now they're allied with DJ. The Undertaker action figure, Shaq, Tyrese Halliburton. I don't even know why he's even here. And the Great Khali. They have pledged their oath to DJ Disney. And look at Black Rose going after Wilku. Oh man, some big shots there. And look at Wilku. Oh man, what a nice counter there. Black Rose has had some big title defenses. I mean, she did beat the action figure Undertaker. She did win the 5-man match against Luke Lasagna. And I think Wilku was in that match, and Judd and JR, and someone else I think was involved in that also. There's about 5 people in that match total. And she won that, which you have to admit there's some luck to that when you win those types of matches. But and look at Wilku here. And Wilku going to the top. And we're going to try to get more subs involved in the 24/7. So that way there'll be some more opportunities. That's what we're doing here tonight. Of course, like subs like Revenge or subs like Mitchell, where they have titles, we're going to try to not give them these opportunities because they already have enough gold as it is. But anybody that doesn't have a title can always be... and look at Black Rose with the rock bottom. And this could be a knockout match from the looks of it because there's been no pinfalls. And Black Rose is doing a heck of a job. And look at Black Rose here getting a weapon. She's got a chair. And going at Wilku with the chair, and it is done. She has knocked him out. However, he's rolling out. How is he knocked out, ref? Someone needs to make a clarification here. How in the world are you knocked out if you're still rolling? He may have been cheated. And the Black Rose wins and retains the 24/7 championship yet again. She has been on a roll as of late. And now it is time for our big main event. Reko Sanchez, Mitchell, Marcus working together against the NLU and Revenge. Revenge is teamed up with these two, these two numbskulls. And, but yeah, Paul Weiss lost his title against Mitchell at Survivor Series. Of course, Marcus lost his title to Revenge at Survivor Series, and Reko Sanchez and Revenge are scheduled for SummerSlam. So there's only going to be one big champion once that's over with, and it's going to be winner takes all. Now, the winner will not have two belts. They will have one. It will consolidate into one, unlike the IC and the US title. But, of course, Mitchell has beef with Paul Weiss and Chang. They attacked him a couple weeks ago. And, of course, Marcus does not like Paul Weiss at all, or Chang. Nobody does. And Reko Sanchez is, of course, going to be fighting Revenge soon. So this is a perfect matchup for this 6-man tag. Of course, we will have opportunities next week. We will have, or the next episode, whenever you see the next episode. And Mitchell just dropping down on Paul Weiss. And this is going to be a crazy match for sure. So Definitely our main event and probably our longest fight of the night. And Marcus going after Chang. Wow. And we got Mitchell versus Paul Weiss. And of course, Ryan Jolie, earlier DJ requested the PK Rebel to tell him what is going on with Ryan Jolie. Why does he act the way that he acts? And of course, PK, out of the respect for his dad, did not mention the reason why he does that and what his actual motivation is. So DJ's looking into it, and he may put in punishments in place because he's already mad that he didn't get his Pixar party. And now they're trying to say, the Congregation Federation, I spoke to one of their spokespersons, now they're trying to say that that they told DJ that they would only provide the Pixar party if he beat Reko Sanchez. If you go back and look at that, they promised him up until the last episode, and they kind of snuck it in there. If you beat Reko Sanchez, they kind of snuck it in there. If you watch it, and that's the snake that Ryan Jolie is, and he is a snake, and he can't touch me. He can't take my microphone away from me. He hasn't been seen tonight, him or his cult. So they have not been seen anywhere in sight. And Mitchell going after Paul Weiss, and now going after revenge. And Reko beating on Paul Weiss. Got Chang versus Marcus. It's been one heck of a night. And we'll see what happens by the end of this episode. But we're building up to SummerSlam. We don't know if we're going to have a battle or not. I don't know if we will this year, to be honest. It's looking good right now. I mean, but something could happen from here to SummerSlam. Who knows? But we already have matches confirmed. Revenge versus Reko Sanchez. Abby Valentine versus Renee Fetzi for the women's title. And Mitchell versus Gorgie. Gorgie's going to get a shot. And Gorgie and Renee Fetzi both winning tonight. And what a comeback after, getting assaulted by the Congregation Federation. And Reko Sanchez just power bombs Chang. And look here, Paul Weiss trying to get some revenge on Mitchell. And well, Reko's right there. Yeah, he could just step on you. But yeah, there will be more opportunities. We'll have a 24/7 title match next week. We'll also have an Intercontinental #1 contender next week. And a #1 contender for the tag titles. So we're setting up SummerSlam for big matches. So if you don't have a match yet, don't worry. There's still plenty of time. And Paul Weiss with the brutal clothesline to Marcus. And it seems like everybody's in that corner, with the exception of Chang and Reko. And Chang going for the pin and a kick out there by Reko Sanchez. I don't know if that's thunder or what, but it's sunny outside. And I'm telling you, I'm starting to think we're going to start having two rules on this channel. First was no politics. Now it's no weather channel. because obviously the Weather Channel doesn't know anything. Okay? My goodness. It's sunny. It's going to be sunny now. Oh, no, it's going to rain. Oh, no, it's going to snow. Make your mind up. How hard is it? It's 2025. You act like you live in 1927. It's like what is going on here? We used to predict the weather correctly. And Chang just drops down on Marcus. My goodness. That's a drop kick to Marcus's head. And this is a brutal match, and this is why it's the main event. And of course, Revenge has been on a roll. He has been on a roll. I mean, he's defeated Reko Sanchez before. But it's going to be a whole different stipulation this time. So, look at Paul Weiss here, and he does not like Marcus. He's made that clear multiple times. And look at this. Come on. Calm down, Weiss. Calm down. And Reko Sanchez with the spear on Revenge. So he got a spear in, but the ref's being so slow. Yeah. I'm not surprised he didn't even make it to one. I mean, with the ref being... the ref might as well just crawl. I mean, he's about as slow as a slug. And Marcus... Well, breaking up again. Revenge's, well, this time it's Revenge's pin. And of course, Revenge not happy about that. He's already beat Reko one-on-one, and he has a good shot of taking the belt. And of course, we can only have one world champion. We wanted to see how long Newsom could go being champ, and now we're going to set it up for SummerSlam. Which Newsom's on a break right now. He needs one. He was champion from 22 to 25. That's a historic champion throughout 23 and 24. That's never going to be broken again. That's never going to be broken. And I blame 2K. I really do. I blame 2K. They favor the Roman Reigns moveset. Reko has that moveset. So that's their golden boy, 2K. I blame Mr. 2K 100%. Newsom should have never lost. But here we are. We're at hard times here. And look at Marcus. What is he doing? Make your mind up. And Marcus was very critical of me, but I apologized. I apologized to Marcus. And he was very critical of my commentary. Because, I blamed him for Newsom's losses. I didn't know that Newsom had injuries. I didn't know that. He had injuries and a stomach ache. And I wasn't aware of all the injuries. He has knee problems now. So... But there shouldn't be any excuses for either side. And kick out there by Marcus. Paul Weiss trying to pin him. Newsom should have never teamed up with Marcus, because ever since Luther left Marcus's team, he just hasn't been a team player. That's just the obvious. And Reko going for the pin. And a kick out there by Paul Weiss. Man, has anybody scored any points? And we got a pin going. And a kick out there. And Chang going for a pin. And Mitchell breaks it up. It looks like we got another pin going on. And what a great move there. Mitchell gets a point for his team. What a great move by, especially by Reko Sanchez, stopping Paul Weiss. And look at Paul Weiss catches Mitchell off guard here. And a kick out there. So Mitchell got a point. Oh my goodness, and Mitchell got hit hard there. And Chang going for the pin. And he's got it. He's got a point. So it's 1-1. Next fall wins. And Mitchell just got hit with two big hits. One by Kong, one by Paul. And we got another pin going. And a kick out that time. My goodness, cameraman, zoom in. Have you ever heard of it? Zoom in with your camera. How hard is it? You know, it's like trying to find Waldo down here. Feel like I'm looking at ants fight. And Chang taking a kendo to Reko. And now to Mitchell. Goodness gracious, he's on a roll tonight. He's doing pretty well. And going to pin Marcus. And no one is here. And Marcus kicks out. Oh man, that was almost over. And look at Revenge. Oh my goodness, dropping down on Reko Sanchez. And another golden opportunity to get a pin here. Chang. And a kick out there by Reko. And Paul Weiss, oh my goodness, did you see him land on Mitchell? That was insane. Of course, we had a camera cut to ruin everything. And now he's going for a pin, and Reko's going to break that up. So the teams are working pretty well together, I would say. They're doing a pretty good job of doing the best that they can. And Chang breaks that one up. That's another close three. It's going to come down to the wire here. And what an insane match we have had. Just absolutely crazy. And Paul Weiss, oh my goodness, that was a dangerous jump. Oh my goodness, Marcus just threw steps at Revenge. And this is insane. Who is going to take it? We are one fall away. Who is going to deliver the last blow? Look at Paul Weiss going after Marcus. The NLU have been really good in this match. Pretty impressed by their performance here. And mixed with Danger. And look here. I mean, Revenge. I keep on thinking he's Danger. It's Revenge. And Revenge seals the deal. Oh my goodness. What a performance. And Revenge may have found some allies here, being the heel that he is. And Paul Weiss and Chang coming really good and through tonight, defeating the world champion, the former CTL champion, and the US and IC champion. And this was just good teamwork by them. Wow. Impressive. Hello, everyone. It's the greatest general manager that ever stood speaking. DJ Disney. That's right. Did you all enjoy the 5-star matches that I scheduled tonight? That's right. So earlier tonight, I went on a quest for the truth, a quest against someone who stabbed me in the back, and that's you, Ryan Jolie. And I asked his dumb son, of course his son didn't want to give me any information about Ryan Jolie's personal life. So I did some research with the help of the 2K DLC, My Allies. And I found out what makes Ryan Jolie so bitter. It took me a little while. It took me throughout the whole episode to find out the truth, but I found out that truth. It all starts with his associate, Stuart Cox. You have to search him to find out the truth about Ryan Jolie and why Ryan Jolie is so bitter. So if you didn't notice, Stuart Cox has burns all over his face. He has burn marks. Something obviously happened to Stuart Cox, who is Ryan Jolie's number one associate. But what Ryan Jolie failed to mention is he had a brother. And guess what his brother's name is? Talk about cliche. Brian Jolie. Brian. Instead of Ryan, Brian. And Brian Jolie and Stuart Cox were missionaries. And they helped homeless people. They helped people with mental health problems. And people who were addicts. They would hand out food to neighborhoods that were very poverty-stricken. And week after week, they would come down in these neighborhoods in their SUV with loads and loads of food. They would give to these people. And these people were in all different rough situations. And they did this for about a year. And then one night, when they came to deliver food to the homeless, to the addicts, to the ones who suffer with mental health issues, they were ambushed. Their SUV was lit on fire. Stuart Cox attained serious third-degree burns all over his face. And Brian Jolie, the brother of Ryan Jolie, died. He burned alive in an SUV. Ryan Jolie has been bitter ever since that moment. And I know the PK Rebel said this is a personal matter, a family matter. Well, I just made it public. That's right. So they were ambushed by the people that they helped. The question is, why were they ambushed after a year? That's what I can't figure out. My name is Ryan Jolie, and I am the leader, and I am the founder of the Congregation Federation. DJ Disney, you crossed the line tonight, and there is no going back from what you have done. I am going to burn your brand to the ground. I was willing to walk away from all of this, but now I'm never going to stop. You understand? And you're my number one target. I'm going to take down the subs. I'm going to take down the FLH people, and I'm going to take you down. How dare you? How dare you bring my brother into this? He was 10 times the man that I'll ever be. And his life was taken from him. He fed those people. Those people were starving. And they sold him out. They sold him out, those sick people. And that is why I'm bitter. And that is why you all are sinners to me. Because I can't stand the sight of you. That's right. My brother, he meant the world to me. He was my role model. And he was stolen to me after he did so much for so many. But now, you're gonna pay, DJ. Your whole brand's gonna pay. You better get with the subs, because I'm gonna annihilate Vita. I'm gonna destroy Vita. I'm gonna watch it burn. And after I'm done taking down all the subs and all the FLH members, I am going to beat you out of your existence. You have created your greatest enemy tonight. I may start next week. But at SummerSlam, I'm bringing the whole Federation here. And you better be prepared for war.